My goal is to make the first millionaire Thenx athlete. Let's get that.
Get it. Radoslav, what do you do for a living?
Have one surprise, but I'm not gonna tell you.
Interesting.
Now that we're open right here in Europe, Thenx.com, get your apparel, get the best calisthenics equipment right from Thenx.com, wherever you are in the world.
Hello, I'm Jelle for Calisthenics Worldwide, and today we are at After Swap, the jam of the year at the park in Madrid. Here we will have a conversation with many athletes about how they make a living in calisthenics, and we want to have this conversation because we think it's very important to grow the sport, for athletes to get around and that they have the time to train, and also that they can inspire others to do the same. So let's see how calisthenics athletes make a living. Congratulations on your performance yesterday. You did amazing. It's always a pleasure to see you compete. We are talking with calisthenics athletes like yourself on how they make a living. So how do you make a living?
Well, the main part is my job. I'm working at the gym where I train, in the legendary gym. I am a gymnast coach. I am also a Thenx athlete, and from there I'm getting a salary and everything, you know. I also have ebooks, I have programs, and I'm selling them.
Well, Chris, it's an honor to meet you. It's very nice. I've been following you for a long time, an inspiration to many athletes and to me as well. We are asking calisthenics athletes how they make a living. How do you make a living?
Oh, I have different streams of income. We do views off of YouTube. You know, we have YouTube. We have equipment. We have the brand Thenx. I have two apparel brands, two equipment brands, Heria and Thenx. We sell equipment. We sell apparel. We have Thenx two apps as well for each brand. The Thenx app, the Heria Pro app. It's subscription-based apps. One's $10 a month. One is $12 a month. And that's basically it, but it all kind of revolves around YouTube at the end of the day. You know, we basically market our businesses through YouTube.
What I do for a living, calisthenics coaching online. I have mentorship program that is really successful. And one of my goals is also offline trainings. In Bulgaria, in Sofia, I make personal, individual, and group training also. But yeah, I push the mentorship program a lot, and I want to make it the most successful mentorship program, which will be not only for the professional athletes and for the beginners that want to be professional athletes.
Just finished school, and I want to try to make living only from calisthenics, so this is the goal now. I just started with my YouTube channel. Next year, it's gonna blow up.
What's your plan for the YouTube channel?
For now, it's just to be consistent with the videos, to have more videos, you know, and with the time, I'm gonna continue with the videos that are gonna be consistent, you know, but with more quality. Because for now, I don't have someone to film, I don't have someone to edit them. I just have I have me, you know, and that is kind of hard.
We want to know like what calisthenics athletes can do to, for instance, make as amazing content as you, but also to make it possible to stay an athlete, because they need a lot of time to train, they need a lot of time to, for instance, be a coach or do any other things. So what would you advise calisthenics athletes to do to get around?
What you just said, I feel like that's synonymous with everything else in life. You know, a lot of times we don't have the time to do anything. Right. It's not about like having the time, really, it's about making the time. Right. Exactly. So just make the time for what you love, and as long as you're doing something that you're absolutely passionate in, that you love, you're gonna have a lot more of an advantage than anyone else I say this all the time, but you're gonna have a lot more of an advantage than anyone else that's just doing it for money or just doing it for a job. You know, like there's plenty of positions that people do things because of the money. You know, it's like people become lawyers. Maybe they're not passionate about law, but they just do it because they know it's going to be a high-paying gig. But the people that are actually passionate about law, they're gonna get all the opportunities. You know, they're gonna smoke you in every opportunity, every competition, whatever, because you're staring at the clock and you're just doing this for money. Whereas they would be doing this whether or not, you know, they're getting paid or not. You know, they're passionate about what they do. So being passionate about what you do and is basically the number one thing.
This is something that I visualized maybe from 7 years. So when I started this sport, one of my dreams was to live with calisthenics, and these dreams come true before 1 year, and I just can't believe that. So I still can't believe that, because it's something that you want so bad from a lot of times. So.
We talked to a lot of calisthenics athletes who are also coaches, so this is like one of the answers everybody gives. And another thing is, which is very important, I think, for the future of calisthenics, that companies see the value and that they see the amazing athletes with all of their talent, and that they're willing to consistently support them. So how did you come to your sponsorship?
Well, it was super random. You know, I just met Chris, and before that I was a Grenadian athlete, as everybody knows.
You are having a goal to find the best calisthenics athlete. I love this mission. I saw you travel like to Israel, to like Madrid and Bulgaria in like a week or so. I think you have many flights to go on to. You want to sponsor athletes and you want to grow the sport, as you're doing with Thenx as well. What is your goal there, like with sponsoring athletes, for instance?
Yeah, I think this is something that we should have done a long time ago. You know, I was waiting for the right moment. You know, we had to build up the empire as well. When you have 7 different streams of income, you know, it's going to take a while to get it to a level where it's like, okay, now we're ready to start doing something profound, you know. So I think over the past couple of years, maybe we should have been in the European market a long time ago. That was my mistake. But at the same time, we were building and we dominated in America. And now we have fulfillment centers in Europe. And because we have fulfillment centers in Europe, we're able to sponsor other athletes and really have them sell the dream, because I think that's what calisthenics needs, you know. And like when it comes to soccer, you have a ton of kids in the slums, like they're all playing soccer. Why? Because that's their ticket out, like that's their way out, you know. And it's easy to get passionate and involved with something that you love and stick to it if there is a payout, of course, you know. Not to contradict what I said before, but obviously, like you said, to do this for the rest of your life, you need to somehow make a living, you know. And if that living is a good living, then that's even more motivation.
What did you do before you started coaching, and what would you advise other people to do to live from passion?
It's an interesting question. You mean like job, what I do? Or maybe I changed 10 jobs, like delivery to McDonald's, to stuff like this. So in the past I changed a lot of jobs, and yeah, my dream was just to live with calisthenics, and you have to believe that the potential in our sport is more than we think, and it's just really impossible to live with calisthenics. It's not the most hardest thing in the world, and you just have to believe in yourself, be consistent, and it will happen for sure. Don't give up, because I know a lot of athletes that they just give up in the past. So
I'm so happy with my past, because I got everything that I needed, you know. I got my stepping stone, Grenadian. I had my competitions, you know, and everything was pretty good. I just, you know, couldn't do it anymore. So I took second job, blah blah blah, and yeah, basically.
This is where I am at this point. You know, if I'm in a position where I have a platform, I have a voice, and if I can put other people on that platform and show the world the other skills, the other people that are great at what they do, this is my job, and I'd be honored and happy to do that. That's my new goal for the next years to come, is really not to show how great I am, but to show how great the community is and everyone else that comes from this community. This is my goal, really.
In my opinion, the competitions already has the money to cover everybody's costs, you know. I mean, I can't even imagine traveling, for example, from Canada to here, 12 hours with a plane, to pay so much money on everything and just lose the first battle, you know. There are competitions that you have to pay even to participate. You know, you pay the hotel, you pay the flight, and you pay a tax to participate. And there is no prize money even for the first, you know. Like, for example, Ronaldo, is he paying to participate in the competition? No, he's not paying. He's not paying anything, even though he's a fucking millionaire, you know. That's bad. I mean, we have to be treated better.
When you get to put as much hours into your passion and make money with that, so that you can keep doing it, that it's going to be sustainable like this. If a lot of people like these people will have that, then we'll end up growing calisthenics together, and that's the best.
I know a lot of people with potential, but they just need somebody to push them a little bit. So just a little bit. So I hope that interview will do it.
We just need money, you know. It's not about like I just want money because I just want them, you know. It's just a need for us because we are giving the energy, we are giving the time, which is the most important thing. We are giving the money to come, and we are not receiving anything from that.
We got all the Thenx athletes that are going to really sell the dream so that everybody's going to want to do it. Because like I said, calisthenics needs some life-changing money. We're not talking about 1,000 euros at the end of a competition. You know, I'll give that out at a meet and greet. We're talking about like 100 grand to the winner, something like this. Like really start changing people's lives and make people more serious about this shit. Hell yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
I wish you to live your dream, and it was nice seeing you, man.
Thank you.
We're very proud of you. Keep doing your thing, and благодаря много.
Благодаря. Thank you, bro.
Is that a thing?
We're going to create a fucking empire. Mark my fucking words, bro.
King, man. King.
I'm going to make the world's first millionaire calisthenics athlete.